a beautiful song and said, shout out to me. Holla to you. Hey, how you doing, Tony? You look nice. You look really good. You know what I realized that did I say back at you? Because I meant to, back at you. Because I appreciate it so much. It's just such a lovely thing to start your day that way, and I highly encourage it when you go to work for people to applaud you. But anyway, I forgot to tell you about my summer. I tell you about being in the country and everything, but I forgot to tell you this summer we have a new cat, Charlie, that we rescued, and there are actually 2 other cats as well as Charlie. It's 3 cats, but I'll tell you about the chairman and later. But so anyway, but one of the cats, Charlie, that is a rescue cat, is bald. And not on purpose, not like one of those Austin Powers kind of like, those are expensive, fancy cats on purpose, bald. But this cat, and I don't know if he was born bald or not, because I adopted, actually when, it's a girl, it's not a boy, but when I adopted her when she's a year old, but she's bald, and she's not bald everywhere, just she's like the top of her back is thick, especially now it's been 2 months, and her hair is growing in really well, but just the top, so she's got like a mohawk, just like the back, and then she's bald on the sides of her, and they don't know why. They said it could be hereditary, but you know, I don't know if that's true or not. Nobody in my family is bald, so I wouldn't really. I, of course, wear a wig, but just up here. This is, but this is mine. But anyway, they say that the baldness, they thought maybe because, of course, the cat had a horrible life before I rescued it, and they thought maybe it was caused by stress. But I've just been in my house for a while, and there's no stress there at all. The cat and the hair where it's growing in, as thick as can be. But the only stress that I was thinking of, because it doesn't rain much in LA, it rains very rarely, but when it does, it freaks cats out, because cats don't understand the thunder and the lightning. They think it's the end of the world, because they get their affairs in order, and they scratch their last will and testament into the couch, and one of them had rosary beads, you know, going, and but really, they're not stressed at all. I don't know what they could have to be stressed about. Mostly, all she does is nap. And God, I don't know if you love cats like I do, but when they nap, sometimes the cats, they sit, they hunch their bodies up, and sometimes they sit with their little paws like this. But sometimes they tuck them under, so just they become like a little boat, just a wonderful boat, just a wonderful furry boat, and well, a wonderful balding boat. But then the mohawk is the sail, so she looks like a. And I don't know what to do, because really, like I said, I'm waiting for the hair to grow in, thinking, you know, now that she's happy. But there's not much you can do for cat baldness. You could do the kitty tail comb over, I guess, the whole tail. Or maybe Kitty Rogaine. But there's not a hair club for cats, I'm pretty sure. I'm not just the president. I'm a client. Meow. If there was a hair club for cats, I bet there'd be dancing. I hadn't really stretched properly, and I really was concerned about this particular. And I thought, you know what? That's what TV's all about, is the danger. Because these aren't really stretchy pants. I wasn't prepared for that at all. Although I have to say, I don't know when the last time we redid this arrangement here. This one's not happy. This plant right there. See, oh, it's out now. Seriously, at what point do we replace this flower? This is real, and this is time to... There's no water in there, I don't think. Nothing. Oh, another one's gone. They're all... Oh. You're welcome. All right, I'm excited. I'm in a good mood today because today is the day. We've been talking about this for, week. And maybe 2 weeks. But somebody today is going to win a Lexus. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I got to clear this up. I just saw, we keep showing you the same picture. I keep saying somebody's going to win a Lexus. We keep showing that, and I don't think it's very clear. Everybody thinks they're winning that car. Let's zoom in. We're not getting a close enough picture of, that's a Lexus. Yeah. No. I said that's going to be confusing. Make sure they know they're winning a Lexus Carrington from Dynasty. She just happens to be sitting in a Lexus. No, it's a Lexus hybrid SUV, and somebody's taking that car home today. All right. We have our final Watch and Whims winner in the audience, and let's say hello to Liz LeClaire from Clackamas, Oregon. Where's Liz? Hi, Liz. All right, well, thanks for being here, and good luck to you later in the show. We're going to see who wins the Lexus. And I want to give a big holla to everybody who's donated to the Hurricane Relief Fund so far. Everybody has been so... The auction for the Emmy gift bag is currently at $10,900. Now, I've told you, it's worth almost $40,000. It's got amazing trips in it. You can go to Hawaii, to Vancouver, and drink with bears. I'll explain later. You can go to the website and bid if you can, because the auction ends later today, and all the money goes to Habitat for Humanity. So it's a good cause. I see somebody all of a sudden standing there with a big check that I'm going to go find out who it is and grab my... Hi.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, who are you?
Michael Rouse from Toyota.
Hey, Michael Rouse from Toyota. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
I
It's
just
great
looked
to be
over
here.
and you're just standing there with a big old check in your hand, and I thought I should
certainly
check it
is.
out.
This represents the vast majority of what is in this check is the money that's been donated by all of our U.S. employees and then matched by Toyota. So now let's bring Toyota's total to over $7 million, because here's another $1 million.
Wow. That's great. Can you help me?
Sure.
Help me put it. I have to deposit it into the ATM and find out. Michael, thank you so much for being here. I certainly appreciate it.
You bet.
All right, thank you. Michael Rouse from Toyota. All right. Okay. Did Andy, did my potato chip arrive today?
Not yet.
Really? You've checked recently?
We checked 10 minutes ago, still not here.
All right, I bought, if you haven't been following along, I bought a smiley face potato chip for 30 cents on eBay. There's a picture of it. 30 cents, you can get stuff on eBay, and I can't believe I got it. If the seller's watching and you haven't sent my potato chip, send it. And if you could pack it in Cheetos, it'll be safer and cheesier. All right, listen, I promise I'm going to open the package on the show when it gets here, and hopefully it is in one piece. You spend 30 cents on something and you want it to come safely. And I'm just as disappointed as you are that it's not here, but even though we don't have the smiley face potato chip, we still have a great show because Alec Baldwin is here. He's not been here before. I like him a whole lot, and he's here. He's going to talk about the live season premiere of Will and Grace. He's going to reprise his Emmy-nominated role as Will's boss. I don't know if you've seen him on the show. He's hilarious. And from the new CBS comedy, How I Met Your Mother, Allison Hanigan is here. You might know her from... she was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you watch that show, and the American Pie movies. And also, if you're anything like me, if you've ever wondered what potato sack fashion looks like, perhaps maybe you've eaten a sack of potatoes and you're sitting there staring at the sack going, what should I do with it? Should I join a race or make a shirt? Well, here to answer that question is 90-year-old potato sack fashion show winner, Margaret Carr. She's going to... I can't wait. I can't wait to see. I mean, because you don't know that you can make clothes out of things like that until somebody has a contest. And you go, well, and then there's a winner. All right, don't go away. Alec Baldwin's going to be sitting here when we come back. We'll be right back. Our first guest is an Academy Award-nominated actor who you can catch this Thursday in the live season premiere of Will and Grace. Please welcome the very talented Alec Baldwin.
That's the only dance thing I know.
I thought for sure we were going down those steps.
No. We rehearsed.
You don't know how many times I've prayed for a guest to come out and do that to me. Finally. Hi, Alec.
Hi, honey.
Do you really want the Lexus hybrid?
You know, it's funny because I have a car out here that I lease. And when my lease is up in like January or whatever, that's the car I'm getting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a good car.
It's a great car. That's the car I'm getting because it's a hybrid SUV.
I might be able to hook you up. There's a guy over there, Michael, that you might want to talk to.
Yeah.
Now, are you excited about... You do live all the time. You do Saturday Night Live. You've done Saturday Night Live...
Like 10 times.
Do you hold the record?
I don't know. Maybe like Goodman or Steve Martin or somebody. But to do this, Saturday Night Live, as you know, is geared toward being live. Mm-hmm. What they do and they don't do is geared toward the show being live. And when Will and Grace is not geared toward being live.
Sitcoms are not.
So no. So we're doing the show and everybody's, lately people are saying, whose idea was this to do this live?
Yeah.
But it's going to be great.
Yeah, but now Deborah Messing was here. She said Sean is the one to watch that's going to mess up the most. Do you believe that?
I think Deborah's projecting because Deborah is the one to watch.
Really? I think so too.
The name Messing says it all.
Yeah. So now I read this about you, and I've never heard this, but it seems like you'll talk about it. You have OCD?
Well, I have self-diagnosed OCD.
Okay. Now, why do you say that? Like, what do you do that makes you think that?
Well, I think if you have OCD, it's one thing if you are compulsive about things like that, but there's no real cost to you. Like if you're home and it's a leisurely evening and you sit there and you kind of want all the borders of everything to match neatly, the books, and you kind of, this cup really should go here.
Right.
You know, that's not a big deal. But if there's a limo waiting for you downstairs and you have to get to JFK in the next 45 minutes, and you feel like these flowers should go this way, you know, and the doorman in my building's downstairs going, the car is here, the car is here. You know, when you have to be somewhere, there's like some, yeah. I have self-diagnosed OCD.
So you do that when people are waiting? You have to line things up?
These are the nicest cups I've ever
All right,
seen.
we'll give you a
on
cup
TV
too.
show.
All right, you get a cup in the car. So do you do that? You line things up when people are waiting
Yeah,
for you? It's
yeah.
that? Do you
Yeah.
are your clothes in the closet?
But the thing is you always feel the need to do it.
Yeah.
Most when there's something at stake. Like I will literally be leaving my house in my apartment in New York, and I got to go to the airport, and like the worst possible time is when the bell rings loudest. It'll say, you know, move the snow globe to the right 3 inches. A voice will say to me, move the snow globe to the right.
So it's just the voice in your head that has OCD. It's not you.
Thank you, Dr. DeGeneres.
It's your inner child that has OCD. And what about, this is your daughter, who is adorable. How old is she?
She's 9. She's going to be 10.
And her name is?
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
And what is she into lately? What is her...
She's just going to 4th grade, and when I had her this summer staying with me, I said, what are you doing in school this coming year in 4th grade? And very dejectedly, she said, oh, we're going to be studying medieval times. And during the summer, they want us to start to read a book about medieval times and understand what medieval times is about that we're going to be studying. So all during the time I had her this summer, I would tease her about that. I would, you know, she'd be sleeping. And in the morning, I would walk up to her and go, medieval times, we have to study. And I was like terrorizing her about medieval times. It scarred her for life, actually.
I think that sounds like you're a fun dad.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back with Alec Baldwin right after this. We're back with Alec Baldwin. And now you've been working for a long time, and we found it may have been your first acting job. If it's not first,
You evil woman.
it's early. It was Knots Landing. Take a look.
You devil.
Oh, no, Joshua, please don't punish me. I'll be good, really. I won't go against your wishes. I won't sing ever unless you tell me to. I'll be a good wife. Don't plead, Kathy. It's too late for that now.
Thank you. And it really hasn't gotten any better for me since then. I'm still doing these jobs where they tell you you're going to do one thing, and then you come to work and they go, well, we changed all that. You know, they said you're going to be like this romantic leading man, and then when I got to work, I put the clothes, and they were like, no, you're going to be this nutball who's like talking to finger puppets. And I was like, what? You know,
I love
pretty
it.
much the same. It's pretty much the same.
You've done
Thank
just,
you for showing that,
You've
though. I
done just
appreciate
fine. You're welcome.
God bless you.
All right, so let's talk about the work you're doing. It's amazing. You're always doing so much good, and you're going down working for Habitat for Humanity.
Well, you're from there.
I'm from New Orleans, yep.
Okay, I went down there in 1994, shot this movie. A guy who was working in my company then was from there. This guy, Glenn Zoller, is a native of there. His family was still down there. We go down there, and we go the first night we arrive. We go to the Columns Hotel on St. Charles to have a drink. And it's 11 o'clock at night, and it's 90 degrees at 11 o'clock at night. And I'd never really experienced that in my life. I'm from New York. And I said, get me the hell out of here now. Let them call anybody to take my place in the movie. I don't want to do the movie. And we were there for 4.5 months, all of April, May, June, July, until about mid-August, long time. And we cried when we left. I mean, I fell in love with it there. It was the most wonderful place. I lived uptown on Robert Magazine near Audubon Park. And I fell in love with it there. So I'm going to go do this relief work for Habitat in November. I spoke to the people from Special Projects there. And if you go to their website, they have forms you can fill out. to sign on to do volunteer work for them, other than the 800 number you call to give donations. So I'm going to go in November to do cleanup and relief work for Habitat in New Orleans.
Good for you. Thank you for doing
We do
that.
1 week.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. The live season premiere of Will and Grace is this Thursday at 8:30 on NBC. Alec, thank you so much for being here. Come back again soon. The 90-year-old winner of Potato Sack Fashion Show will be here after this. Don't go away. At the age of 90 years old, our next guest was named the 2005 winner of the Barnesville Potato Sack Fashion Show contest. From Barnesville, Minnesota, please welcome Potato Lady Margaret Carr. Hi, Margaret.
Well, hi.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Have you been to LA before?
Yes, I have.
Do you like it here?
Oh, I like it. I had a friend that lived in Seal Beach.
Mm-hmm. And is Barnesville much different than LA? Is it a lot smaller?
Oh, it's a lot smaller. It's between 2,000 and 3,000.
2,000, 3,000 people?
Yes. But there were 17,000 people at the parade
Oh.
for the Barnesville
It draws
Potato
a lot of people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They have so many things.
Uh-huh.
On the menu, 2 days. They just celebrate. All for fun.
Just nothing but potatoes, nonstop. No?
Well, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you really are. You're a vision in
Oh.
burlap. You really are. Look at that.
Well, I could tell you, I just designed it without a pattern.
You design it without a pattern.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it's, I made it out of three potato sacks.
3 potato sacks.
Yeah.
And so, because you have like a hem down here for like a little ruffle thing.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
ruffle is one sack.
Then this is a little risque. This cut right here. You have a kind of look at that. All right, and so.
And then I had the material free.
Uh-huh.
A friend gave it to me.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it didn't cost me a thing, but it was a lot of fun.
So, and you won this, and you competed against hundreds of people, or how many?
No, there wasn't too many. Well, there were there were 25 in the whole in that competed, but there were many different categories.
Uh-huh.
And there were only 5 in the potato sack.
5 that competed in the potato sack
Yeah.
competition. All right, and what did you think of the other designs?
Well, I thought they were good, but they were decorated with a lot of things that didn't really pertain to potatoes.
Right.
They had red, fuzzy stuff around the neck.
You don't need a boa with a burlap, do you?
No.
Yeah.
The
And now-
burlap is decorative enough.
And is burlap, is it comfortable?
Well, not without lining. That's why the whole thing is lined.
All right. And now, would you say this is something that would be, burlap is definitely not evening wear. It's not, this is more daytime casual. It's not, would you wear this to, say, church?
No, I wouldn't wear it to church. I tell you, you got to have a special affair. And oh, Ellen, I brought you. I thought maybe you might need a Halloween costume or something.
Halloween, I'll wear this out. I'm going to put these on, I'll put them on later in the show. And they're lined for me, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. Yeah, I don't need any of that going on. All right, so now, and this is your potato salad that you made, because
Yes.
it's all about potatoes, it seems.
That's right.
And you've been in the potato business for a while?
60 years.
Uh-huh. And this is your special recipe? How come
That's
yours
my
looks different than
special
mine?
recipe. Mhm.
It's the same one? May I taste it?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
And, you know, it's so blame nutritious.
Yeah, it is nutritious, isn't it?
Yes, potatoes, one small potato has 87 calories in it, you know, and that's good.
That is delicious. Yeah, it is. Is that good, 87? Is 87 calories good? Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, that is really, I love potato salad. What's your secret on this?
Well, I think the secret in this is the dressing. Mm-hmm. I like to put vinegar in it, wine vinegar or apple vinegar, and then I put mustard in, and I think too, a lot of people make potato salad and they don't put a little sugar in.
There's sugar in here?
In the dressing.
It's delicious.
You see, that just brings out all the other things with the salt and pepper and,
Well, Margaret, it's delicious.
mustard.
I was going to talk to you about you're a synchronized swimmer, but we're out of time. Will you come back? Because you are still doing synchronized swimming, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh, that's my love
right.
of my life.
Good. All right. Come back and visit us, won't you? Yeah? You'll come back?
Sure.
All right. Thank you so much. Allison Hanigan joins us after this. We'll be right back. Isn't that tasty? It's delicious. All right. Our next guest spent 7 seasons on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and also starred in the American Pie movies. Now you can see her on the new CBS comedy, How I Met Your Mother. Take a look. Please welcome Allison Hannigan. I don't know if you're going to want it or not, but just in case, if you were getting jealous, like I don't have potato salad, so it's there
Awesome.
in case you want it.
I was.
It's really good.
Yes.
All right, now what did you like the potato sack woman? Did you?
I loved her.
She was great.
Yes, I know. I'm going to have to see if she could style something for me.
And it's a good thing to remember also, I love helping people out. Always line your burlap.
It's
Yeah.
good. I'm so glad to have that
Yeah,
piece of
because
knowledge.
I didn't know that before today, so I love helping out. Now, is this the first time we've met? Because I always feel like I see people, but have we met?
Right. No. I saw you briefly at the Emmys. I just looked into this huge light, and I thought, well, am I dying? No. And it was like this train coming at me, and then you appeared, and then lots of people behind you, and it just kept going and going and going, and I was like, well, that was Ellen.
Oh, that's right, I wear a miner's hat.
It was the lights from the cameras because they were following you
Oh, that's
around.
right, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't make that clear.
I didn't know what I was glowing or something. Yeah, we had a camera crew following us the whole day to try to do stuff for the live show the next day. But I'm sorry, I think I saw you standing with
Neil Patrick
Harris, and I think I said hi
That's
and
okay.
kept
You
going.
were very busy, but we were very excited.
And I also, when I walk fast, I go choo choo. So that's why. So now you had a huge following on Buffy the Vampire Slayer for a while. You know how fans right. And fans can be fanatical.
Yeah, we had the most amazing fans. Very generous fans. One in particular tried to give me a horse. Yeah, which was very generous, but it was very odd because she.
In what way did she try to give it to you?
She showed up to my house with a horse. Yeah.
Wait, do you live in the country?
No. At the time, I was living in this sort of Brady Bunch neighborhood. It was up on a cul-de-sac, and my dogs were going crazy. They were barking. I looked out the window, and there's this horse in the middle of the cul-de-sac. I was like, And my boyfriend, my husband, but boyfriend at the time, went out, and she's like, "Is Allison here? I have a delivery for her." I'm like in my PJs, and all right. So I go out, and she's like, "I want to give you this horse." I'm like,
Wait, had you
really?
talked about horses before?
No, it turns out that she was a horse trainer, and she was like, I want to share my art with you. And but her art takes a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, yeah. And you can't just bring somebody a horse.
I know, right?
You live in a house.
What do I do? Drain the swimming pool and like put the horse in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. That's one thing, yes.
I could have done that.
Yes.
Damn, I should have kept the horse.
As long as you have steps that lead down, because you can't just push
True.
the horse in. But
No, that would
the
be
fact
awful.
that you even thought to drain your swimming pool to put a horse in it. But,
It did occur to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she went away with the horse?
Yeah, it was a long conversation of me convincing her I couldn't take the horse, and my husband standing there going, "Don't take the horse, don't take," because
Right.
he knows I love animals. and
Yeah.
he was scared that I
Right.
would. Okay, sweetie, could you move the couch? She was so sweet. She couldn't have been nicer. I mean, so nice, and just a lovely person. But and she's sent me a letter a couple months later with pictures of the horse, so it's okay.
How about a camel?
The horse is healthy and
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, good. All right, so, because I guess get ready to have the same kind of fan base, because they're saying really positive things about How I Met Your Mother. They're saying it's
very funny.
They're saying it's the new Friends. That's a lot of.
It's a lot of pressure.
That is a lot.
Nothing's going to be the new Friends, but it's a very nice compliment.
All right, and what is the show about?
It's friends.
Yeah.
Friends hanging out. You know, it's a love story told in reverse. So it's set in the future, but it's not futuristic, and it's all told in flashback. And it's really about these 20-something-year-olds that are just exploring love and are looking for that beloved one true love. You know, there's the engaged couple, there's the guy searching for his future wife, and the guy who runs away from love.
All right, well, it's getting good reviews, so congratulations
thank
to
you
that.
very much.
And thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
How I Met Your Mother is on Mondays at 8:30 on CBS. We'll be giving away a Lexus Hybrid for our Watching Whims contest after this. All right, we'll give it to you. We'll be right back. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for is here. One of our 4 Pepperidge Farm Watching Whims winners is going to be driving home in a brand new Lexus right here. I always tell people it pays to watch the show, and certainly it paid off for our 4 viewers. Each of them got 100% on the quiz about the show, and they didn't get any wrong. A++ to all of you. Let me introduce the winners. From Clackamas, Oregon, Liz LeClaire. From Lacey, Washington, Janice Langbin. And from Bedford, Virginia, Angie Stechikowski. Some of you smarter viewers may be saying, Ellen, that's only 3. And I would say, by George, you're right. Our Watchin' Whims winner, Cindy Washnick from Eastport, New York, is a teacher at Riverhead Middle School on Long Island, but she wasn't going to play hooky. And it's okay. You don't have to be here, Cindy, to be present, to be a winner. And here's how it works. I'm going to put, Nate, bring this in. Everybody's name is in... thank you very much. A Whims cookie container, and they're all in the hopper right here. I'm going to spin this around a couple of times, and I'm going to pick a name. And
Good luck, guys.
who's it going to be? Angie! Get in! Angie! Can we come back? I'm going to show you a sneak peek of my trip to beauty school. Don't go away. Okay, we're back. I just want to say that I've never been so happy. These are nice. These are really, really nice. I'm going to get some new outfits made out of burlap, but always line them. I want to thank Pepperidge Farm and everybody who took the quiz. Enjoy the car, Angie. Congratulations to you. And later on in the week, we're going to be showing you what happened when I surprised some students at a local beauty school. Here's a little sneak peek of what we'll be showing you later in the week.
Gimme a head with hair, long, beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, steaming, flaxen, waxen.
I don't want to brag, but I've cut hair before, and there's a one cut that I think needs to come back. That's right. You're right. Someone's been doing their homework. It's called a bowl cut. You'll see the entire thing on Friday. I want to thank Alec Baldwin, Allison Hanigan, and 90-year-old Margaret Carr. Tomorrow, Jennifer Garner will be here. I will see you then. Bye-bye.